Hello everyone, my name is Gandalin and welcome to another World of Warcraft guide. Today we have another video in my series on hidden artifact appearances. Obtaining any of these appearances will award you with the achievement called Hidden Potential. In this video we'll be looking at the hidden appearances for rogues. Note that you can obtain any of these appearances regardless of your current spec. First up is Assassination. This appearance is called Bonebreaker, and is unlocked via the Cypher of Broken Bone. This changes the Kingslayers to look like they are made of bone instead of metal. To obtain this appearance, you first have to reach Artifact Knowledge level 4. After that, the Cypher can be looted from rare mobs in Legion Dalaran's underbelly. When the sewer guards are on duty, rare mobs will spawn randomly throughout the area every few minutes. You can see where they are by looking for the stars on your minimap. Keep killing them and you'll eventually see the item drop. Be careful when you see the message that the sewer guards are taking a break. Rares will stop spawning and the underbelly turns into a free-for-all PvP area. You can get the guards to return to their posts by giving Racin, the underbelly guard captain, 50 sightless eyes, which are looted from mobs and players in the sewers. The option to bring the guards back is available 5 minutes after they are sent away. You can also give Racin 5 gold for a bodyguard that will prevent other players from being able to attack you for a short time. Now let's look at Outlaw. This appearance is called Thunder Fury, Hallowed Blade of the Windlord, and is unlocked via the Emanation of the Winds. It changes the Dreadblades into an updated version of Thunder Fury, a legendary sword which was, and still is, available from vanilla content. To obtain this appearance, you first need to reach Artifact Knowledge level 6. Then you need to start farming for 2 bindings of the Windlord, just like the original Thunder Fury acquisition. One binding drops from Dargrul in Neltharion's lair, and the other drops from Ashgolm in the Vault of the Wardens. They can drop on any difficulty, including Mythic Plus, but are not guaranteed. Once you have at least one of the bindings, you can visit Thrimjaris atop Thorim's Peak in Stormheim to pick up a quest for the appearance. You'll only be able to see her there if you've completed the Trial of Will, the 4th chapter in the Stormheim storyline. You need to be in Outlaw spec to see the conversation options. Also, you'll want to make sure you select the correct dialogue response. Choose the one that says you have no desire to imprison the Windlord. The quest asks you to return with both bindings, as well as 10 Infernal Brimstone, which can be acquired from mining world quests. If you're not a miner, you can always get them from a friend or the auction house. Once you have all the materials, return to Thrimjaris and get the Emanation after a short event. Finally, we have the Subtlety appearance, which is called Venom Bite. It is unlocked via the Tome of Otherworldly Venoms, and gives the Fangs of the Devourer a new shape and some dripping venom. To obtain this appearance, you first need to select the Vault upgrade for Tier 2 of your Order Hall advancement tree. This allows your champions to occasionally return from a successful mission with a Vault ticket. It will also allow you to sometimes pickpocket Marin Nagenfager's lucky coin from Legion mobs. You can give the tickets and coins to Nagenfager in the Vault of the Uncrowned in your Order Hall. This will allow you to take 1 piece of treasure from the vault. The items that can be looted will have a purple outline around them, and you won't always see the same ones, as only a few light up out of several possible options. Keep in mind that Nagenfager won't be there if he's on a mission. The treasure you want to look out for is the sparkling set of keys hanging on one of the columns. Looting it will give you at least 1 key to the Palace of Lei Shen, possibly more. You might remember from Mists of Pandaria that these keys grant access to the Troves of the Thunder King scenario. This is where you will find the tome that grants this hidden appearance. Note that the mobs in the scenario will scale up to your character's level. When you have a key, head down to see Tao Shi in the Chamber of Shadows. She will let you queue for the scenario without having to head back to Pandaria. She also won't be visible if she's on a mission. Once you're in the Troves of the Thunder King, your goal is to collect as many Burial Trove keys as possible in the 5-minute time limit. They can be obtained in the following ways: 20% drop chance from golden treasure chests, 12% drop chance from Mogu treasure chests, 100% drop chance from Scumblade pillagers, who can spawn when opening treasure chests in the second room. They'll stun you when they spawn and attempt to escape, so they can be hard to kill. 100% drop chance from God Hulk Gulkin, who is found at the end of the scenario. And finally, if you reach 10 Wu of the red smoke at the end of the scenario before time expires, you will earn an extra key. Some general tips: try grabbing as many chests as you can rather than focusing on the bigger ones. Run in Outlaw spec so you can use the grappling hook talent to get up onto most ledges. And it doesn't hurt to have some goblin gliders on hand as well. Once you've completed the scenario, you'll find yourself in a room full of Lei Shen's burial troves. You can open as many as you have keys for, and they have a chance to contain the Tome of Otherworldly Venoms. And those are the hidden appearances for the rogue artifacts. Remember that you can get any of the hidden appearances regardless of your current spec. And that's it for this video. If this guide helped you, leave a comment down below and give it a big thumbs up. Share this video with your friends and let me know if there's something you need help with. Check out the description box for links to follow me on social media, and of course, subscribe to see all of my future videos. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.